Hi friends! Over the next couple of weeks, we're going to get to learn all about seeds, about what seeds need to grow, how they grow, what they turn into and produce. So we're going to talk about the life cycle of a seed. I'm going to use lima beans, but you can use any type of seed that you can find around your house. You can find seeds in apples, in peppers, in tomatoes. You could also use a different type of dry bean. It would work as well as the lima bean would. Right now, I'm going to read to you the story Seed to Plant by Kristen Baird Brattini. This is a nonfiction text about the life cycle of a seed. Because it's a nonfiction text, it has a table of contents. Remember, the table of contents tells you where you can find things in the book. Right here it says, what is a plant? It answers that question on page 4. If I want to know what plants need, it says, what do plants need? I know I can turn right to page 14. We're going to read the whole story today, though. What is a plant? A plant is a living thing. It stays in one place, but it grows and changes just like you. This is a water lily. This is a fern. Plants can be big or small. Some have flowers. Others also grow fruit. Trees are plants too. We have a tangerine tree and we have an orchid. Plants are a big part of our world. Farmers grow fruits and vegetables. These plants give us food. Some plants can be used to make clothing. Your t-shirt is made from cotton plants. Other plants are cozy homes for animals. So we have a farmer in his cotton field. Cotton is what our clothing, a lot of our clothing is produced out of. And we have a bear, all cozy in a tree. Parts of a plant. You can use your body to remember the parts of a plant. Arms are like leaves. Your body is like a stem. Your feet are like the roots. Roots hold the plant in the ground. The stem helps the plant stand up tall. Leaves soak up the sunlight. So here we have the root, the stem, and the leaves of the plant. How does a plant begin? 1. Let's dig in. Most plants start as a seed. The seed splits open. A shoot pushes out. This is called germination. Right here, that's the phase of germination. A new plant is beginning. There's the new plant beginning, stage 3. Buzzwords, germination, the sprouting of a new plant from a seed. Seedling is a young plant. A seedling starts to grow. Roots reach down into the soil. A stem pushes up into the air. So here's the seedling. The roots are coming down into the soil. The stem and the leaves are reaching up. A plant grows. Watering a garden helps it grow. Just like you, a plant grows bigger and bigger. The roots spread out and down into the soil. The stem gets thicker and stronger. More leaves and branches grow. Buzzword, soil, the top layer of earth which plants grow in. What do plants need? Plants need these things in order to grow: soil, water, food, sunlight, air, and space. Water and some food come from the soil. The roots soak them up. Sunlight and air enter through the leaves. Plants use them to make more food. Plants also need space to grow. So we've got the sunlight coming in, The air circulating, the soil, and the water and food all coming around down in the soil. The soil provides the nutrients that the plant needs and it soaks it up through the roots. Oh, here's a joke. How does a flower ride a bike? Do you know? With its petals. Ha ha ha, funny joke. 6 fun plant facts. 1. This palm tree seed can weigh as much as a 4th grader. It's the heaviest seed in the world. So this is the seed of a palm tree. It's very big and very heavy. Scrub-a-dub in the tub. Plants are used in many soaps and shampoos. So we use plants to make soaps and shampoos. 3. The paper for this book was made from trees. So there's a fact. Paper is made from trees. 4. One sunflower can make as many as 1,000 seeds. So this is a sunflower. Okay, and all inside here, when it dries out, they're all seeds in there. It can make as many as 1,000. 5. Bamboo grows the fastest of any plant. It can grow as tall as a 3-year-old kid in one day. So that's bamboo. And it can grow as tall as a 3-year-old in one day. That's pretty amazing. 6. The tallest living tree is taller than the Statue of Liberty in New York City. I wonder if it's a redwood in the redwood forests in California. Remember we talked about those? Flowers bloom. Many plants grow flowers. They start as a bump called a bud. The bud slowly opens, petals gently unfold. Surprise! It's a flower. So we start as a bud, and then the petals slowly open, and then there's a flower. That looks like a lily. Ha! Another joke. What did one flower say to the other? Hi, bud. Get it? A flower bud. Sticky pollen. Flowers make a sticky powder called pollen. Pollen sticks to birds and bees when they fly from flower to flower. Then the pollen rubs off on other flowers. This is called pollination. It helps flowers make seeds. Buzzword, pollination. The moving of pollen from one flower to another. This makes seeds grow. See how the bee is covered in all the yellow? That's the pollen. And then he'll land on another flower, and the pollen will land there, and it'll be that flower will get pollinated. Seeds. Plants keep seeds in different places. Many plants grow a case around the seeds. The case is called a pod. Peas and maple tree seeds grow in pods. So we've got a pea pod right here. All the peas are in there. This is the pod that they're inside of. And we have a maple tree pod. And right here inside there are the seeds. Orange seeds are different. Their seeds are on the inside. They're on the inside. And strawberry seeds are on the outside. All the little dots you see on a strawberry, those are the seeds. Oh, here's another joke. What does a plant say when it doesn't want company? Leave me alone. Now the seeds take a trip. Some float on the wind, others are carried away by animals. The seeds fall to the ground. Soon they sprout or germinate. A new plant begins. So a bird carries a berry with a seed inside it. The bird swallows that berry and then the seed comes out. A squirrel holds a large seed. Dandelion seeds scatter in the wind. So when you see these little white, fluffy, you call them flowers, and you make a wish when you blow them, that's all the seeds of the dandelions. Pass the plants, please. People and animals eat plants to stay healthy. How many plants did you eat today? A panda eats a bamboo plant. Watermelon is a fruit that comes from a plant. Make your garden grow. You can grow your own bean plant. Ask a grown-up for help. You'll need 1 lima bean seed, water, and a glass jar or a plastic baggie. We are going to do that. I'm going to show you what we're going to do. Now you can do this at home. Again, like I said, if you have seeds or beans, it works best from my experience with lima beans. I have sent this in the packet. It's the greenhouse. You don't have to do this. You can just put your seeds in a baggie. I'm going to take a wet paper towel. It's not too wet. It's just a little bit damp. Put it in my baggie, like so. Then I'm going to take, I'm just going to take 4 lima bean seeds. This is, 4 lima bean seeds. They look like this. Usually you soak them overnight before you put them in. And I'm going to put them in my bag like this. And I'm going to Ziploc it up. I'm going to take my baggie and I'm going to tape it to my greenhouse. Okay. I'm going to take some tape and I'm just going to tape it on the sides of my greenhouse. Let's see if you can see this. It's a little tricky, this camera. All right, I'm going to tape it on. And then I'm going to tape it up to a window. So it looks like this. I'm going to tape it up to a window in my house that gets a lot of sun. And then you can see it grow. Now with that, also there's a journal that I'd like you to keep. The cover of that journal says, "Today I planted lima bean seeds." And it says, "Mrs. Zielinski's greenhouse. Planted, date planted May 5th, 2020. So this is the cover of the journal. You don't have to print it. You can keep this journal on any paper or notebook you want. And then every day, right here, I put my day 1 observations. I see change in my plant, yes or no. You can draw a picture of what you see and write a sentence to go along with it. Now, whether you print this out or not, you can still do that in a notebook or on any paper. So that's one option. You can do the greenhouse. Another option, or you could do both if you want to, you could try it with different kinds of seeds, is you take a jar. Where did I put? Oh, there's my jar. You just take a jar, or you could also even, it doesn't have to be a glass jar, it could be a drinking glass. It could be a water bottle, a plastic water bottle with the top cut off, if an adult can cut the top safely off of the plastic water bottle. You take paper towel, and you mush it in there, just like that. And then you pour some water in. Not too much, because you don't want it to be soaking. You want it just to be damp. You want that paper towel to be damp. Let's get damp in there. And if there's water left at the bottom of your jar, you can just dump that out. If the paper towel has absorbed all the water and there's still some water left, just take it to the sink and dump it out. Then also I'm going to put 4 lima bean seeds. And here I'm going to put them, push them kind of down to the bottom, all around in here. And then, oops, I went a little too far down. Then I'm going to put this on a table in a sunny spot. And then I have a journal. There's a journal to go with that. It's called your plant journal. It's Mrs. Zielinski's plant journal. Put your name on it, obviously. You don't need to print this either. It's the same thing. You can use any notebook or paper to keep it, but this is an option. And you write, "Today we planted lima bean seeds in a jar." That's what we did. Planted lima bean seeds in a jar. And then same thing here. My day 1 observation. I see change in the plant, yes or no. Draw a picture of what it looks like and write a sentence to describe it. I hope you have fun. I will post pictures of the changes in my plants, and maybe you can post pictures in your portfolio of the changes in your plants. I hope you enjoy learning about the life cycle of seeds. See you later.